We some motherfucking kings. Don't need no chains or diamond rings.
Yo, this is Manny the Beard from DeathByHipHop.com, bringing you an exclusive interview with upcoming artist Max the Mastermind. Welcome, Max, to Death by Hip Hop. How are you doing today?
Good. I'm happy to be here.
Good. We're happy to have you on the show. So tell us real quick, how did you come up with that name?
Well, first I was looking through a bunch of rappers' names and stuff, and I was looking through some Wu-Tang members' names, and I found a video that said this rapper called The Master, but it had instead of Master spelled regular, it was M-A-S-T-A.
Yeah.
So then I just came up with Max, and then I put my name in there, and I put Max the Mastermind, because I'm the mastermind of all the songs. So. Yeah.
No, that's great. So, let us know, where are you from?
I'm from El Paso, Texas.
Okay, and that's where you were born and raised?
Yeah, I was born and raised there.
All right. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 14 years old.
So you're 14 years old. How long have you been writing music for?
How long have I been what?
How long have you been writing music for?
Oh, I've been writing music since I was little, but it was all kinds of music, because I knew that I wanted to be a musician, but I never knew that it would be this early. But then I started writing music, and I started getting better at it. So then when I got better, I figured that I was ready to be in the rap game now.
So that's really the music that you're concentrating on is rap and hip hop, right?
Yeah, mostly rap and hip hop. But other stuff, other stuff will be in the instrumentals too. Other types of music will be incorporated in there.
Yeah. So you said you're 14 years old and you've been writing for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
Okay. So what made you get into music, would you say?
First first of all, I started looking up music on YouTube a lot, and then I found out more about rappers Wu-Tang and more about Tupac and Biggie and stuff. I started listening to their music, and I saw that they were pretty talented. So I started trying to rap like them, kind of, and then I would kind of see, what their style was, and then I started kind of doing their style, and then there I would go to find my own kind of way of writing stuff. So that's kind of how it all started.
So, I mean, you are younger. You said you're 14 years old, so YouTube has been around for the past couple of years, and it's actually helped to introduce a lot of new artists. Do you think YouTube has a huge influence on music now?
Yeah, I think it does, because I've seen a lot of musicians get famous because of their internet success. A lot of people have seen them from YouTube and from other things like that, but I think YouTube would be mostly the bigger part of it.
Yeah, and I guess it helps them to just show their music, and otherwise maybe people wouldn't have heard their music before YouTube, where it would be a little more difficult to get it out. Now, I guess thanks to YouTube, you can reach anybody.
Yeah, it's easier now.
Yeah, and do you have a YouTube channel that you use to release music?
Yeah, I do the Max Rodriguez. But I put up videos of my music, Max the Mastermind music. Okay.
So let's say somebody wants to see you on YouTube, they just go to, YouTube /
just put Max Rodriguez, and then the videos will be of me rapping Max the Mastermind, and it'll have all my songs on there. You could see them. So.
Okay. So you mentioned earlier that when you first started, I guess, looking at different artists, you liked, Wu-Tang and Biggie and Tupac. What other musicians would you say influenced you today?
Oh, the ones today, I see, there's this rapper, his name is Joey Badass, and he used to, I used to be a fan of him since he was kind of underground. So, seeing him get more fame and seeing him, get on shows on TV and stuff, inspired me more to want to become, a rapper. This is what I want to do. I want to be on TV and be praised for what I do and stuff. Get famous.
From your music?
Yeah, from my music.
All right. So, speaking about your music, what makes you different from other artists that are currently out there?
Well, I don't just rap about one thing. It won't just be, all about cars or money or whatever. It can be, I rap about spiritual stuff sometimes. And it'll be, and then I can also go to, make music about cars and stuff like that, it'll be a bunch of different topics.
So you have different topics. Do you consider yourself a lyricist more? Is it real important, the words and the analogies and different phrases that you use when you write your music?
Yeah, I consider myself a lyricist because, the words are very important, and I make sure that, the punchlines are very good, and the analogies are good so that they stand out, and people will be like, oh, those are really good punchlines or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people will argue, especially these days with the music that's real popular, the music that's coming out, that they'll consider it dumb or using dumbed down lyrics, real simple lyrics, nothing real. When rap first began or started first progressing, people were using more lyrics and more analogies and trying to one up the other person by having better wordplay. And these days, it just seems that's kind of gone to the wayside. What do you think about that?
Well, I think that it's all rap shouldn't be dumbed down on the radio. Then I think that I could change that. If we get on the radio, if I get on the radio, then there won't be as much dumbed down music. It'll still be stuff that people like and people can relate to, but it won't be as dumbed down or it won't be dumb music. Okay.
So you're going to use your words to come across in a way that people are going to enjoy the music, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about, do you have any upcoming projects that you're going to release or any new music that you're working on?
Yeah, well, I have a new project called Forever, and it's a new mixtape I'm doing. And I also have one called Heroic that I'm finished with, but it'll be released next week.
Okay.
But this Forever project...
If people want to... Yeah.
There, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so, this Forever project is gonna be, it's gonna be me putting the best songs, and, I'm gonna make, better songs than I used to. It's gonna be more, in an improved side of me, and it's gonna be kind of me doing different types of music now.
Right.
Doing a lot of different kinds of music. It could be, mainstream type, or it could be underground, whatever.
Yeah. So if somebody wants to get this new release or this new album that you're going to come out with, where can they find it?
Well, they can find it on my website, MastaMind.com, or they can find it on this website called DeathByHipHop.com. and they have like a bunch of mixtapes there. You could find some of my other 3 mixtapes. I have like 3 other mixtapes on there. And yeah, you could find those and download them. And you could like post comments so you could tell what you think and stuff. Pretty cool.
All right, so if they want to hear your music, they can visit your website, or they can go to DeathByHipHop, which of course everybody knows. It's one of the biggest websites where everybody kind of releases their mixtapes. Whenever they're getting ready to get one out for everybody. Okay. So going back to rap and your age and all that, recently there's been a lot of news about the younger generation, the younger artists that are coming out that are, I guess you can call it bringing a negative stereotype to the industry. There's been, recent headlines of a rapper named Little Mouse. I believe he's in elementary school, who threatened to kill another student. And then there's another artist, Chief Keef, who's about, I believe he's 17 years old, who was arrested a couple of times in the past couple of weeks. What do you think this new generation of young kids that are coming up in the industry that are showing these kinds of, actions, do you think this is good for hip-hop? Is this a bad look? What do you have to say about people that perform these kind of acts or actions that are basically negative, that bring, I guess, a bad stereotype, a bad connotation, to what hip-hop really is?
Yeah, well, I think that it is kind of harming. It is harming hip-hop because, if they hear them, it's going to make people think that, this is what hip-hop is all about, like they're being ignorant. Ignorant. And, it's all about mistreating women or whatever. So, it's sad that those people are getting supported more and stuff, but, they're bringing a bad image to hip-hop, and I think that I could bring, a more better one that's better for the industry, and it'll make us look good, and it's bringing back lyricism and all this stuff that wasn't, other rappers aren't doing now.
Yeah. Okay. So, if you could, who are you listening to right now? Who's on your playlist as far as music goes?
Well, I like to listen to this rapper named Logic, cause he brings good rap, he gives a good image to hip hop. He doesn't talk about violence. Well, yeah, he does talk about that, but he doesn't talk about mistreating women or whatever, whatever Chief Keef talks about, or Little Mouse and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He gives it a good image, and he actually, gives good lessons to his music. And
so he's not portraying the stereotypes, I guess, is really what it comes down to. He's not, when people that don't know too much about hip hop and they hear about these rappers in the headlines, he's kind of portraying a different image, and that's kind of the same road you're trying to take.
Yeah, if he's gonna be on the headlines, it won't be for a bad reason and stuff. He won't be that type of person. So that's why I like him.
Yeah, and actually we have his latest mixtape on DeathByHipHop.com. If anybody wants to hear it or listen to it, you can find it there and download it and listen to Logic's new mixtape. And as well as when Max, the Mastermind, releases his, we'll go ahead and put that up on the website as well, so for anybody that wants to hear it. Other than that, what artists do you think, I guess, that are popular now don't you like?
Well, I don't like Lil Wayne, really. And, I don't like Chief Keef, because, they're too, Lil Wayne talks about the same stuff, and it's always mostly bad stuff.
Yeah.
So, he's bringing a bad image, too, and, it's always the same thing, he doesn't change it up so that's something bad for his career, because, it might go downhill. And Chief Keef is, he's doing a lot of bad stuff. I heard that he, got got arrested or something. So
yeah, he recently we did an article on it. He recently got arrested at a hotel, and also he got arrested for speeding. And
yeah.
I see your point. You're trying to just, I guess, change the image that's out right now, and a lot of the rappers out right now are repeating themselves. They're kind of just doing the same lyrics, the same music over and
like
over.
There's nothing different.
Yeah,
like they're not doing anything different. They're not bringing different stuff to hip hop that'll change it.
Okay. All right. Well, again, if you want to let everybody know if they want to listen to your music or find you or contact you, do you have a Twitter? Do you have a Facebook? What do you have?
Yeah, I have a Twitter. It's at @MastaMind. You could look me up, follow me on there. I have a Facebook. You could like me. Just type in @MastaMind. It'll come out like a picture of the Forever mixtape.
Yeah.
It'll come out, and you could just like that, and you could hear more of my music on there. That's where I mostly put my music too.
Okay. And then you also said that you have a website.
Yeah, I have a website, and that's where most of my music is on, and you can find out more stuff, like if anything's happening, you can read about my story and all this.
What's that website again?
It's MastaMind.com.
Okay. And that's just so in case some of our viewers don't know how to spell, that's Max, M-A-X, and then how do you spell the rest?
Yeah, MaxThaMasta.com.
Okay. All right, so that's Max the Mastermind. They can find you on Facebook, Twitter, and then you got MaxTheMaster.com, your website. What about SoundCloud? I know that's big right now. You have one of those?
Yeah, I got a SoundCloud. It's Max the Mastermind too. Like, they basically just have my name on it. If you type in my name, you can find my SoundCloud and all that.
So they can find your information that way, and if they want to contact you, they can contact you through there. Okay. So, again, you said you got a couple upcoming projects. Soon you'll be releasing a mixtape next week that we can be on the lookout for?
Yes.
And you said, what's the name of it again?
Yeah, it's Heroic.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and put that up on DeathByHipHop.com. So if anybody wants to cop it, they can go ahead and check it out. And again, Max, thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate you stopping by, showing us some love. And keep up the good work. We'll be sure to keep listening to your music and supporting you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, then. We'll talk to you.
All right. Bye.